Alright everybody, so some of you want to see the ultimate parody video on game preservation here, and so I was asked to show how to back up your GOG games to floppy disks. So here we go, we're going to dive in. So what you're going to need a floppy disk drive if your computer doesn't have one built in, and you're going to need some floppy disks. And we're going with the good old 3.5-inch floppy here. I'm not going any older than that, sorry, even for a parody video, not doing it. But we're going to try to fit as much of a GOG game on here as possible. I only have 10, I need about 30. So unfortunately, I can't back up my whole GOG game, but I can still show you how to do it, so let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is find the smallest GOG game I have possible, and that was Lords of the Realm 1, which is kind of convenient considering my last video was on Lords of the Realm 2. But anyway, this game is 35.9 megabytes large, massive. So the first thing we need to do is get this file zipped up using 7-zip. If you don't have 7-zip installed, get it installed now because that's what we're using for this project. But we're just going to right-click on it. Go down to the 7-zip panel here, and we're going to compress it into a 7-zip format. Awesome, so there it is in 7-zip format. Perfect, good to go. So now we're going to actually open up the 7-zip file manager, and we're going to point it to our desktop. So that's going to be C users, your profile, desktop, because that's where I have this. So wherever you zipped it up to, you can do it there, but whatever. So we're going to select our file here, and we're going to right click on it. We're going to tell it to split the file, and we're going to enter in a custom split size. So the default is to use bytes. You can change it to megabytes by putting a giant capital M there, but we have to use full numbers. We can't use decimals, so unfortunately I can't put 1.38 in there as a number, so I have to do 138,000, I believe. And we're going to go OK. Nope, that was wrong. I needed to add in one more 0, so let's try that again. So we're going to split the file. We're going to change that to 138. Okay, there we go. And so that has split the game up into 27 different parts, all that will fit perfectly onto a 3.5-inch floppy. They are coming in at about 1.31 megabytes, so we are going to have just a little bit of room to work with. But now that we got them split up, we're just going to go ahead and close out of that and get our floppy drive connected since this one's USB. Alright, so there it is. There's my floppy drive. No disk inserted in there, so we're just going to go ahead and insert one of our 3.5-inch floppies into the floppy drive. And now, load it up. There it is. Cool, it's working. Let's go ahead and get this formatted just to make sure. So let's format that. All right, perfect. So there we go. Format it in FAT. Default allocation size, quick format, go. Let's do it. All right, there we go. Formatting complete. So now we're just going to open that up, and we're going to put part 1 of 27 onto this floppy disk. And this will be fun. Let's see how long this takes. And there we go, Disc 1 created for our backup of Lords of the Realm here. So now we can just pop this disc out and repeat that process another 26 times to get the rest of the game backed up onto floppy disk. And then, of course, once you want to actually come in and install the game, you're just going to have to copy them all off of your floppy disks And then you could just simply extract them, not with that, with 7-zip. And it will have your installer all ready for you. Beautiful. So there you have it, the process on how to back up your GOG games onto floppy disks. And so my smallest game needed 27 of these guys, so any other game's gonna need 100 plus. So I wish you all luck on that endeavor if you so choose to take it. But this is how you do it. This may be a parody video, but the information in it is completely valid, and that's how it works. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, floppy disks, still a thing. Love them. Great stuff. Take it easy, everybody.